How's it going, everyone? And today I'm going to be bringing you my Dino control deck that I've been building around based on what I see in the meta and in the legend ladder. Alright, first off, let's go over the monster lineup. I have two Chaos Hunter. The only reason why I'm playing two is because I would replace this with a Witch Raider, but I don't have it. But since I usually struggle against Amazonas and I never draw the cards on time, I was thinking maybe Chaos Hunter would work, and it does work out when I need it. And usually I play two because I want to draw it more often, because the meta right now, they have monsters that can special summon quite easily. If I didn't have it, originally this was a Spear Karibo, but Chaos Hunter can work as well. So you can do Chaos Hunter Spear Karibo. What I would do if I didn't have Chaos Hunter, I would replace it with Witch Raider, because it gets rid of back row and it does well against Amazonas, so that you just blow up the back row, because it's a Dino deck. You just want to get over the monster and keep swinging. Black Brachios, very simple, 2100 beater. You can get over Archfiend, that big Archfiend guy, and it's pretty much, yeah, big beater, and can get over big stuff. Now this is the card that makes it different from all the other Dino decks. Element Saurus. This is where the control aspect comes in. If you read its first effect, it says, there's a fire monster on the field against 500 attack. Now I know the old Dino deck would run Hydrogadon, but Hydrogadon would only be 1900 attack. And because of this 500 attack point boost, since Sylvans are so common in the ladder, you know, especially this guy, Sylvan Kuma Shrumo, you want to be able to stop it, and this guy can get over it. Because usually I've had people have Econ, but they would never Econ it because they don't know about its effect. Now the second effect is what really makes it shine. If you have an Earth monster, anything that destroys by battle, its effect is negated. Now you may be asking, how do you get two monsters on the field at once? Well, this guy right here, even though it states it's a trap, I count it as a monster. It's very versatile. We can call Earth if we predict that our face down monster is a Kuma Shrumo, or if we want to go aggressive, we call Fire. Very good card. Only at 2 because we cannot play 2 at once, as it takes up the spell and trap card zone, which is the reason why I played Karibo as a third form of protection. And this also is very cool because you can also make Econ take plays. You can make a lot of plays, play around a lot of cards, such as Curse of Anubis. Now let's go on to the spells. 2 Cosmic Cyclone. Like I said, it's a very generic card. You can throw it in any deck, usually as a tech, 1 or 2. Because usually when there's a new card that you can throw in any deck, that's what I usually invest my gems in. Cosmic Cyclone, if Sea Stealth attack's a problem, Amazonas is a problem, just get rid of it. Fossil Dig, yeah, it's to make sure, if you need the Black Brachios on time, you got it. If you need Element Saurus, you got it. Forbidden Chalice, again, the meta right now is very heavy with monster effects, so stopping a monster effect, I noticed, is you want to be able to stop the monster effect and then capitalize next turn. Usually you want to take them out. Enemy Controller, again, protection, nothing very special. Again, it's a very generic deck. The back row is very generic, it's just based on the meta. Going over this guy. Now we got Divine Wrath and Ultimate Providence. Since this is a UR, not everyone might have it, but that's okay. What basically does is discard any card and we can negate monster effect. Usually, like I said, if you take out a monster effect, we want to be able to capitalize as hard as we possibly can. So let's say we discard a monster, you bring with powerful Rebirth, and we have another monster, we could swing for game. Again, Ultimate Providence is if your opponent plays like a special tech, and you just so happen to have the right card, you can negate it. And our last card is Curse of Anubis, since it's a pretty powerful card, as you can use Swamp Mirror and it won't be affected. Allows Swamp Mirror to get over big monsters. Enough of that. Let me go into my replays to show you what I have saved. I want to note that some replays that I have here may have different cards in it, but that was based on what I was playing. Right, here's the first one, is against the Mako Tsunami. You can see Stealth Attack, a very powerful deck, but we don't see it very often now because the deck is kind of expensive. It's very powerful, but it's kind of hard to set up, and it's expensive, so like I said. Now, as you can see in this build, I chose Sabersaurus because, you know, it's a vanilla dino, it's 2200, and it has synergy with Curse of Anubis. Goes for the Hammer Shark, Beautiful Princess. I go in for his Hammer Shark as another one, but he does not have the Fortress Whale. He activates Sea Stealth. I activate Cosmic Cyclone because I don't know if he plays a legendary Ocean or Umi. Again, he's doing his thing, playing defensively. Now, if he were to bring out his Fortress Whale, where all the problems come in, because Spirit Creature was always going to be in our hand, and if we take out the Fortress Whale, that would be a very big play for us. It goes for the Abyss Soldier, but I decided to negate it. And right here is where we change the tide of battle. We get rid of both of his monsters. Now, he doesn't have Fortress Whale in his graveyard or anything. So Fishboard Planter, he scoofs because he probably couldn't play a card. That's the power of Element Saurus and Effect Negation. Now, this one's against Paradox Brothers using Archfiends, which is, again, a little expensive and a little slow because you have to activate the traps. Righty Mulligan because not a bad hand. And this is what I go. In this game, I'm going to just go up against Black Brachios because, as you see, its effect, he's able to destroy anybody. And I just use the Chalice on Lila because I don't know what he has face down. As you can see, I just beat him over with my Black Brachios. And I cannot get over him. So I use a Spirit Karibo. He has one of his own. Now it's a 2v1. And again, Fossil Dig. This is the reason why you play Fossil Dig in Black Brachios. If we need a dinosaur or a monster, we can get it. And that's it. Which also shows the reasoning behind Fossil Dig. Because let's say if that was an Element Saurus, that wouldn't have done anything and we would have lost. Now, as you can see, these last three matches, I'm going to let you know ahead of time, are against Sylvans. And for those of you who don't like Sylvans, or you have time struggling against it, you should watch these clips as you like Sylvans being destroyed. Right, this one right here is a Grit. I go in for the attack because I know I'm losing next turn anyway. I Econ take to prevent any effect Cosmic Cyclone. Again, Black Brachios goes to work. Reset. I get rid of it. Now we're in total control. Pick up the Saurus. He lives with the grit, but he thinks Mushroom would save him. Nope. We take him out. Again, second one, very similar result. Now, from what I know, the Coma True mode, so I just summon my Black Brachios, and I just end. Now, as you can see, all it takes is one negation, it's game over. And since we discarded our Dino right here, we can bring it back with Rebirth. Followed by another Dino next turn. Because an Earth was on the field, Grit saves this guy. Element Saurus nullifies its effect. Martial Leaf knows these two, but it doesn't matter. This thing right here is probably a Providence. Or Divine Wrath. And the last one is against a restart variation. Alright, we go first against Sylvans, which is always good as it allows us to set up. As you can see, Element Saurus and Swamp Mirror, we have control already. I mean, if you think about it, Swamp Mirror can be treated as a Chalice. I econ take his Snipe Hunter because he might just butt a Rose Roller. Like I said, gives him the power boost because of fire. Now we have total control. And it's GG from there because there's no grit. Anyway guys, thank you for watching and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.